God comforts us all the time. All the time, God comforts us. Even the summer sunshines lose its colors. The water that we drink brings bitterness instead of sweetness. The birds singing around us, it doesn't register in your ear as music, but rather sadness. But brothers and sisters, let us not forget. In the words of hope in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13, it reads, "Family, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you do not grieve like the rest of the mankind who have no hope." The Word of God, the Word of hope, the Word of truth, the Word of life, do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death. Yes, as of now, it feels like we are losing hope. There is no color under the summer sunshine. There is no sweetness in the water that we drink, or there is no joy in the chirping of the birds. But brothers and sisters, family, the word of hope, word of life, wants you to be informed about those who are sleeping in the hopes of Christ. Let us not grieve like the rest of the mankind who have no hope, but be the ones who believe in Jesus Christ, who is our living hope, who gives us the promise of second coming, the hope to see our Father once again. Mrs. White, in her writing, asks us to seek Jesus in these times. Plead to Jesus in these times so that we can find hope in Him, that we could find life in Him, that we could find the promise in Him to see our loved one once again in His resurrection morning. Brothers and sisters, the grief, the unbelief, losing of the color, losing of the joy, losing of the sweetness of the water comes from our enemies. So let us not be like the mankind who do not know Jesus Christ, but let us be comforted by the love of Jesus Christ who embraces us. So seek Jesus. Plead to Jesus. Let us not fall into grief. Let us not fall into sadness, because that is what our enemy wants. For we live by faith. We live in the living hope of Jesus Christ. In the exact words of Ellen G. White, this is not the words of Ellen G. White, but this is the words of Henry White, the eldest son, as he was dying before his mother, Ellen G. White. This is Henry White, Ellen G. White's eldest son, dying in his bed, saying, Henry White said, "A bed of pain is a precious place when we have the presence of Jesus." A bed of pain is a precious place when we have the presence of Jesus. Where you are grieving, where you feel like you have lost all hope, where you feel like you have lost all the joy and laughter, Henry White says, that is the precious place when we have the presence of Jesus. Brothers and sisters, in pain, grace can give the human soul assurance. In sorrow, grace can give the human soul assurance when we stand at the deathbed and see how the Christian can bear suffering and go through the valley of death. We gather strength, and we fail not, and we do not give our ways and fall into the grief and loss feeling and failure, because that is what our enemy wants us to be. So, Upper Room family, let us come to Jesus. Let us plead to Jesus. Let us seek Jesus. Let us seek His wisdom and gain strength and hope and wait for the second coming of Jesus Christ to see, to meet, to hug, and to thank Jesus for bringing back our loved ones. Family and friends, be discouraged not. Fear not, for God is with you today. May the peace of the Lord be with you today. Shalom.